It's finally here. After anxious and patient waiting, what I believe to be the future of cooking is here. More specifically, the Anova Precision Oven. I'm gonna take y'all with me through this unboxing, give you my thoughts, and hopefully cook up a delicious steak afterwards. Stay tuned, y'all. So what exactly is the Anova Precision Oven, you might ask? Well, to put it simply, Anova wanted to create an affordable countertop combination or combi oven by combining the power of steam and convection cooking, hence the name, with the ability to precisely control the oven's humidity and temperature, allows your meat to retain its juices, toast up some awesome grilled cheese sandwiches, and have fluffy baked breads and a whole bunch of other features that sort of is like a cheat code for home cooks. Unlike most combination ovens, Anova uses both wet and dry bulb temperatures. If you don't know what that is, basically, if you get out your thermometer and measure the ambient temperature of the air, whatever it reads is your dry bulb temperature. After you drape a wet towel over the thermometer sensor, however, whatever that reads is going to be your wet bulb temperature, or in cooking terms, the actual temperature your food will experience. What Anova's hoping to accomplish with this information is to use that wet bulb knowledge to create a sous vide-like environment in the oven, because the way sous vide works is that you drop your food under a water bath that has been heated up to a precise temperature that's usually around 120 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit in a sealed environment with a Ziploc or vacuum bag, and this prevents the surface to evaporate, which allows moisture to be contained in that bag, and it gets edge-to-edge perfection on steaks or salmon every time. I'm gonna link some additional articles about the precision oven and other helpful articles about combi ovens in general, as well as a subreddit group that specifically talks about combi cooking and the Anova Precision Oven. I'm looking to make a separate video discussing the science behind steam cooking and why water plays a role in cooking in general, so stay tuned. Alright, y'all, as you can see, we got this beautiful Anova oven already. Well, not really, because obviously it's not going to be placed right there. And that is not yet inside, but after opening the package and all that junk, big box over here, this is what we got. Pretty excited about this. You can see me. Take a look inside. I just attached the temperature probe. Gonna get that inside. The wire rack and the cooling tray, or whatever that is, the baking rack, all set up. And then I'll show y'all what that looks like. As you guys can see, I got the Anova hooked up. Now you guys can see the settings from Wi-Fi to the heating elements. We got back, top and bottom, and then the top, which is let me open this up, the broiler up there, and you can see the light too. Pretty neat. We got the temperature. Max temp is, I believe, 482 degrees Fahrenheit when the sous vide mode is off, but when it's on, it can max out at 212 because that's when water boils, of course. Timer, and right here, humidity control all the way to 100%. I'm not going to show you, but 100%. Water tank all set up, which looks like it can hold a lot. I forgot the exact measurements, but I think it's at least 1.5 gallons, which is quite a bit of water. And first impressions, this thing is big. So it doesn't, this is an old nightstand I found. Well, it was in the office and nobody used it, so I just brought it down, hoping the Anova could fit it. But it's about Anova wants at least 4 inches, 2 to 4 inches away from all cabinets in walls to prevent the steam from damaging it. I didn't want to put it on the counter because over there we have a lot of air fryers, rice cookers, etc., toasters, not really much space. And that we're going on vacation, don't worry about that. But we had to find an external table to place the oven on. And as you can see, it doesn't really fit as well. So we gotta buy a new table. Second thing, Anova specifically said in their manual that you would need 2 people to carefully lift the oven out. Nobody's home now, and I really wanted to get this set up, so I just broke that rule. Don't do that because it might break. You might drop it and it'll break, and you'll be really sad. But they have good warranty, 2 years. So this thing weighs about over 50 pounds, but that's without the water, so it could be up to 60, I think, which is pretty darn heavy. But yeah, Anova in their manual says to do a little start it up with the steam mode. Just turn on 350, 380 something. Let the heating elements work. See if there's any kinks, which is what I am about to do right now. And then later, I'm gonna cook up a steak and show y'all that real soon. Alright y'all, I set my Anova to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. We got this 1.5 inch thick choice grade ribeye going in. Set at about the 3rd rack. Gonna plug in the temp probe real quick. Close it up. Let this go till it reaches 135 degrees Fahrenheit in there. And then within the app, I set it to automatically change to 135 degrees Fahrenheit to hold, because I won't be ready until about 5, so that's about 2 hours from now. And I'll check y'all later when we're about to dry it up and then sear it and slice it. See ya. Alright y'all, it's been 2 hours and my steak is done. It's at an internal temperature of 136.2 degrees, which overshot 1 degrees, which was supposed to be 135 degrees Fahrenheit. But the mistake that I made was I was gone, and Anova on their app says to pop the lid open after the temperature has been reached, which for me was 135 degrees Fahrenheit, and let it come down to temperature a little quicker. But since I was out 140 degrees down to 135 degrees in the oven took about 5 minutes, which rose the temperature up 1 degrees, which sucks, but I should still have a nice medium rare. And I know I've done 137 before and that was great, but don't repeat my mistake. But now we're gonna take that out and pat it dry, sear it, slice it. Yeah, I know you saw me sear it, but now it's time to cut it open and see how the Anova Precision Oven did on this ribeye steak. Alright. I'm gonna try to find a good place to cut it. Right here. Separate that. Let me get a quick slice. This might be a little bootlegged. pretty thick piece that I cut, but it's what it looks like. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't know if y'all can see that. Nice edge to edge. Nice little crust. Overall, I think the Anova oven did pretty well. If y'all looking to buy one, I'm gonna put some links in the description below. Hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe, like, share this, and happy living, y'all. Peace.